Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Space 1999. It is episode 20. The countdown really is on. I hope you're all doing really well. If you are new here, my name is Marie-Clare. I'd love it if you subscribed. Thank you. Okay, the countdown is on. Before I watch this episode, I do just want to discuss my next reaction. Nope, the show that will replace this show. Rightly so, a few of you have messaged me and said, whoa, you said you were going to do UFO after Space 1999. And I did. So UFO will be replacing Space 1999. I absolutely did say it. And someone did comment saying, like that I was the sole decision maker in doing this first. But I was fully backed by you guys, but I can't remember the reason why. I know some of you wanted it the other way around, but why did Space 1999 have to be done before UFO? Like, there was a reason, I just can't remember. I'm assuming UFO is like another, I'm pretty sure it's another Jerry Anderson. And I assume it was it because some people said UFO is better than Space 1999? I can't remember, but please let me know what the reasoning was. UFO will be replacing Space 1999, which I'm actually really excited about. I think UFO is on ITVX where I watch this, but I will have to double check that. I know nothing about UFO, apart from I do think it is like a slight continuation of this, but I could be wrong. Right, the last episode, the two-parter, was just exactly what I needed. I think going into series 2, the show dipped for me, and then coming out of series 2, I feel like it's going back up again. And that two-parter really just felt different. It felt fresh. And I'm hoping that we can continue that going forward to the end. So let's watch. What's this one called? Something about a seance, I think. Episode 20. My goodness me.
Within the next 24 hours, we shall know whether it is a habitable planet. False hopes have been raised before, and since Commander Koenig doesn't want to raise false hopes again, he has ordered the few people who are aware of the situation to keep it secret. Command Center has been put off limits to all
I respect that.
chosen personnel.
I really respect that.
The picture's gone. I don't understand it. We've got a right to know what's happening.
Well, something is, that's for sure. The command center's off limits, the screens are all blank.
We're approaching the planet. How these things take time to work out.
But why is Koenig keeping it from us?
Oh, I can guess. Why should we guess? Let's find out.
Unless they're going to think that they're going to abandon them or something.
Well, if those are the commander's orders... Kind of changed.
God, people are crazy.
You're off limits, Sanderson.
Oh my gosh. I assume they're going to do a seance, but you're just members of the crew and you're just doing that to people, huh?
It can't be. It is. Gotta get back immediately. Eagle 4 to Moon Base Alpha. Connect to Command Center. Respond. With trees. Command Center, do you read me? Calibration shows Tora and Moon Base Alpha on direct collision course. Go to red alert. A habitable planet. Go to red alert. And glass! The astral prediction was right! It's a habitable planet! It's a... Get a medical team up here right away.
Where's Helena?
As far as I'm concerned, it's criminal.
It's green sickness, John. You know the symptoms.
Is mutiny one of the symptoms?
Well, it could be, but I have to take responsibility.
Responsibility for what? Mutiny?
We all know that surface exploration units like Sanderson's have it rougher than the rest of us.
Right.
Living out there alone, having nothing to look at but bare rock for a month at a time.
That's a vast weather belt, in fact. Could we travel straight through it?
If the atmosphere doesn't clog up our recycling systems, there may be a solid center.
Which could mean a planet. Sanderson's habitable planet. Well, let's hope Maya's instruments are wrong. Because if Tora's got a hard core and we're on a collision course with it.
Diagnosis is that you're suffering from a condition that we've termed green sickness.
That's a convenient fiction, Doctor.
Hold it, Sanderson.
All right, where's Koenig?
Stand where you are.
Where is he?
Right here. You were confined at medical center.
Sure. And that way, no one hears what I've got to say about the new planet.
There is no new planet. So far, it's just a weather belt.
I just see clearer than the rest of you.
Yeah, what if he isn't sick and he actually is
Everything
just
you see from now on is going to
like
be
this?
monitored to the restriction area. That get him out of here.
He needs treatment, Tony. I want him back in medical center.
She looks familiar to me, but I also think she looks like Emma Stone.
Medical emergency. Medical emergency. Recycling plants 1 and 2. Recycling plants 1 and 2. George?
Can they not tell where someone pressed the button from?
All right, let's hook up to main computer.
Ready on main computer. Ready to receive data.
No gravitational trace. You're clear to approach to range 3.
Unbreathable.
Are we still clear on gravitational pull?
Getting a slight tremor here. Could be atmospheric vibration. Or the beginning of a gravity pull. Of course, it's unbreathable. At the outer limits.
Looks like you're clear to go in as close as you like.
Tony, run a full systems check. You must be wrong.
Okay, Sean.
Approaching range 1.
Well, they are ill then, because there's no benefit to them thinking it's a suitable planet,
Okay.
because they'll just end up dead.
Lines 1 through malfunction.
Computer malfunction. Turn back now.
Ooh,
There's the planet.
Maya.
I do enjoy Maya and Koenig together.
Moonbase Alpha to Eagle 1. Moonbase Alpha to Eagle 1. Come in, please. Our oxygen recycling plant is less than 5% effective. Insufficient to maintain life.
I have a reading on the damage. Pressure hull pierced. Transmission silenced. Oxygen recycling plant damaged. Engines and guidance systems intact.
Intact. Could you pull them out of there on the remote control? We'll give it a try.
I didn't know you could do that.
They've got us in automatic. They're trying to get us out of here.
I know a source of clear oxygen. Vegetation. Lift off.
Wow. That is so clever.
Maya. Maya.
He's saying out there on the moon's surface, we wouldn't think of questioning your judgment. What you say goes. Plenty of times it's the only way we've stayed alive.
But now we're just not so sure.
The commander may be telling the truth.
He's lying. Well, no. We just don't have the megatons.
We've done it before, haven't we?
We go around it. Yeah, all of the moon's course. 1999, the way this whole thing started.
Forecast 0 survival rate.
Attention all moon-based personnel. We are faced with the enormous risk of blasting the moon out of its present collision course. To minimize the risk, I am ordering immediate and total evacuation.
Just to stay in command.
Suppose he is telling the truth.
It makes total sense. Evacuate, blow it up, go off the course, as long as you can reach the moon again and it doesn't go like crazy off course.
Response, Sanderson. It's the last chance for all of you. Sanderson, listen to me.
Let's vote on what we do.
Vote? Well, why not? It's Koenig is a dictator, isn't it? Not you.
Yeah.
have a responsibility to the others? We just took a vote, Greg. Do you abide by it?
No, because he's ill.
We're coming out.
2 hours and 23 minutes to collision point.
All right, let's get that atomic trigger in position.
John, trouble. I just checked the boarding list. Sanderson's missing. He's still down there, somewhere on moon base.
Bloody hell.
Sanderson, listen to me.
Whoa.
There are 2 hours, 20 minutes to collision point.
To orbit, understand?
Put the gun away, Greg. Please. You were wrong. We were all wrong. Nick Stevens, all of us.
You'll thank me for this, Eva, for holding out against them. We'll walk on that planet, breathing real air, not recycled survival gases. Walking on grass amongst trees, streams, the prediction.
The prediction's wrong, Greg.
I mean, these just get weirder and weirder. Yeah, I honestly would just leave that man there. You can't do anything.
It's a moon, are you?
Sanderson. John, Sanderson's down there waiting for
Yeah, but you're still just going to have to blow it up.
He's waiting for you.
Scanners indicate that he's amongst the rocks, but I cannot pinpoint him from here.
No sign of him.
He's down there somewhere.
Probably chained himself to one of the explosives. I don't think I could be that selfless. Situations like this, I would just be leaving the guy.
Aerial rig for detonation.
Why has he not shot him yet?
No sign of Sanderson. Maya, 3 o'clock.
Was he push him in one?
John, look out! Atomic trigger in position.
I'm trapped.
We've got 4.5 minutes, Maya!
I can't reach the controls.
Aww, little Maya.
John, lean on it!
Because they've changed their course before. So they're like doing such like a weird maneuver through space. I enjoyed the episode. I did. I really like Maya and Koenig together. I think that they're a really good match, personality-wise and colleague-wise. So I was really happy about them kind of being placed together again, because they had an episode together a while ago. And I really enjoyed that episode. I am quite happy that Sanderson was killed at the end. My reason being is it would have been a bit of a cop-out to not have one of them be killed. Like, it was Koenig's only choice. What I will also say is it's interesting how we don't kind of see the fallout from that, because there would be a fallout. Obviously, people will have understood, but there would still be a fallout of Koenig having to try and explain, like, what exactly happened. I'm not a fan of the scenes when you're like on the ledge, because I think it's so unrealistic, particularly in those gloves he had on. that one-handed you're holding on. I think barely anyone would be able to hold on to two, let alone one-handed. So that niggled me a little bit, but I will let it go for the sake of a story. This whole like green illness thing is a really clever concept, and is so believable. Like she said, like 2000 something, so we're verging on 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We're talking about 7 years, and I just think that kind of like deep need for green, and how they were part of like the exploration team that go out onto the moon and are just staring at rock for 30 days at a time. I thought that idea of that kind of like sickness was a really, really interesting concept, and you can, in a show like this, play around with stuff like that, because I wonder if that is actually a real thing. Probably not, but I feel like you can play around with stuff like that because there's nothing to stop you doing it. Maya turned into her little self, and I thought that was really, really cute. I did think, oh, she'll just turn into an animal, but then obviously she needed to press the button, so that wouldn't have made any sense. We have 3 episodes left. 3 episodes left. I don't know, I really don't know how I feel about finishing Space 1999, because it's definitely not affected me the same way like Babylon 5 has, the same way Blake 7 did, but I've been with these characters for such a long time, years. The thought of not being with them feels... How long have I been with them? 1.5 years? The thought of not being with them feels really, really bizarre. So I do feel a little bit... What's the word? I always feel like this when I'm coming to the end of a show. Blue about it. Like, it is really sad finishing a show. And it's also really scary starting a new show. I always talk about it. I find it terrifying because it takes a while to get into things. I need people to have patience with me. There's the risk that I might start watching something and not enjoy it. And obviously I always have absolute control to be able to say I'm stopping this, and it's never really happened. I've stopped shows in the past, but not because I didn't like them. So it feels weird that I'm going to be finished with them soon. And I keep thinking about the finale and how I would like there to be quite a definitive finale. I would quite like that we, as if I'm there, that they found a planet that they could live on. Like, that's my dream situation. They found a planet and they started settling. My concern is that we won't have that. And I don't know how I feel about that, because obviously I don't know the behind the scenes of the writing. I don't know if they were planning to do a series 3. I don't know if it was I don't know if they knew writing series 2 that it would be stopped at series 2. I don't know if it was axed at series 2. So I don't know. I'm nervous. So it is a bit sad. I'm rambling. I'll stop talking. I enjoyed the episode. I always like it when someone's killed because it makes things... I'm aware that makes me sound really horrific. I'm not. I just like some realism in what I'm seeing, and not everyone always surviving, because that's not realistic. So I enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts, and I will see you very soon for episode 21.